Hey, what's up, guys? It's your girl Kia, and I am back for another video. I'm sorry for the unusual setup. I'm actually in my room. I am beyond exhausted. I had a long day with the kids, but it has just come out that Erica Mena has been fired from Love and Hip Hop. And I think this from all the Love and Hip Hop iterations because she's been on New York. She's on Atlanta. I think she had one episode in Hollywood. She's also been on Love and Hip Hop Reunion. I don't think she will be coming back for any Love and Hip Hop iteration to ever come out after her racist comments against Spice. And for those of you guys who don't know, in a fight with Spice, after Spice really did disrespect her on purpose, because they were arguing. She called Spice a monkey, even called her a blue monkey, and then called her a monkey again when she was getting into the car, and then made monkey noises. Now, listen, I'm a firm believer, and you can't say something mess up somebody and then tell them how angry to get. But when you automatically reach for something like calling somebody a monkey or the N-word or any of that racism stuff, it means you're racist. We have examples of somebody like Mariah Lynn, who's been on Love and Hip Hop for many a years. She's gotten in a fight with a ton of girls, mainly black women. I think she got in a fight with one white girl. And she's never said anything racist. She's never come out and said the N-word. She's never... Well, no, I think she said the N-word to Rich one time, but she's never been in a fight with one of the girls and called them a bedwench or a monkey or any of these other racial colloquialisms that tend to get thrown at black women. She's never done that. So for Erica Mena to go right there, it shows that Erica Mena is racist. And a lot of people are saying, well, why did Love and Hip Hop air it? They shouldn't have aired it. It's bad. No, they absolutely should have aired it. Because what would have happened is that Erica maybe would have been able to quietly resign. Because I don't think the production team, from what I've heard, the production team didn't want to film with her or work with her after this happened. So she would have been able to quietly resign and put out some statement saying, it's been a great run with Love and Hip Hop. I love my Love and Hip Hop family, but it's time for my next chapter. I want to move on happily. Maybe I'll see you guys in the future. And none of us would have ever known. And she would have been able to get away with a statement like that that's just so ambiguous. I'm just leaving because I wanted to leave. Them airing it now and the way Mona Scott Young is coming out is to let people know this really did happen. Because it came out before the season aired that there was some behind the scenes, comment that Erica made, but no one knew what it was. They thought it was the monkey comment, but no one really knew. So it was just hearsay and gossip. So you can't fire somebody off hearsay and gossip. And I think the production team was like, no. This isn't hearsay and gossip. So we're going to air this so that everybody can see that she did say something racist. This is not something that we just put out there for entertainment. This is not something that we use to get y'all to watch the show. She really did say this, and now she's being publicly shamed and publicly fired. And now the production people like Mona Scott Young are coming out and making their comments saying, handled, because they're basically saying, yo, this did happen. We didn't like it. We fired her. And from what I've heard, production didn't even want to film with her after this happened. And they've had to put scenes out of order to kind of do some kind of continuity to have some extra episodes to do the remainder of the season because they didn't want to film with her. Think about it. The production company is full of black people. The security staff is black people and a few white people. Nobody wanted to work with her. Who would want to work with a woman who will pull out something that racist? Let me be real with y'all. I would rather be called the N-word than be called a monkey or a bedwench or a Sambo or any of that kind of stuff. That to me is some deep, and I'm from the South. That's some deep South, deep hated racism. It really is. And it's disturbing that she went there. And we've always known that Erica Mena is a nasty person. We know all the things she's done. We know about the fake pages. We know how it's almost like she uses black women as homegirls as props, but she's not a nice person. She's not a good person. She's never been a good person. And this just proves all the stuff that everybody thought is 100% true about her. And I'm glad they aired it. I don't know why people are just like, oh, why'd they air it? They shouldn't have aired it. No, it needed to be aired. It needed to be seen. Erica deserves to be publicly shamed for the racism that she put out there to another cast member. Don't get me wrong. What Spice said was messed up. Spice was not talking about her child, though. She was talking about Erica Mena's poor parenting. But I agree with what Erica said in this situation where her son was on the show and all of a sudden people started saying, and I'm laughing because I don't even know how people got this, but people started saying that he might be developmentally delayed or he might be special needs. And come to find out, I don't think there's anything wrong with this kid. He just was awkward on TV like a lot of people are and a lot of kids are. So him having to deal with that, I totally get why he didn't want to be on camera ever again, and just kind of wanted to stay away from that life. But it also makes me think, Erica, if your kid is that hardcore about not wanting to be on TV, doesn't like it, and then I look at Erica's antics on the show, it's like, well, you're embarrassing your child. He's made it clear he doesn't want to be on the show. He doesn't like the show, and she said he doesn't like the show. So why aren't you off the show? You know, I know this is how she makes money, but she's now on Tubi doing several movies. I know they probably don't pay a bunch of money, but they pay enough money. So why are you still doing crazy antics on Love and Hip Hop when you have the opportunity to be an actress and make money a different way? You know, it's just, I don't feel bad for her. I don't feel bad for anybody that this happens to when they get publicly shamed on TV. And there's another situation on Bravo Below Deck that I talked about where people were wondering why that was aired. That was aired because it needed to be seen, because the guy, and for those who don't know, on Below Deck Down Under, a guy actually got caught in the act about to sexually assault another crew member. And production caught him and was like, absolutely not. Get down now. She said no. Have you lost your mind? And he actually put on his Instagram before it even aired that, oh, it's just entertainment, don't believe what you see, with a sexy, flexy photo of himself. And he almost, if that was never aired, he would have been able to get away with, oh, he was just fired because he was just fired, or he made somebody a little uncomfortable. When in reality, it's not that you made some woman a little uncomfortable. We watched you naked go into a room of a girl who was unconscious because she was drunk, had already said, I don't want anybody in here, had not made any real passes or emotions towards you, and you went into her room naked and climbed on top of her. So you can't just say it's just for entertainment, or it's just a show, or I didn't really do this. Because it's on camera. It's on film. I feel like that situation, this situation, these need to be aired. So that people can't just get away with some was this hearsay? It's just gossip. That didn't really happen. No, these things really happened, and they really harm and hurt people. So, you know, this is why I sat up from my rest watching The Blackening, because I wanted to put this out there so that people know why it was aired and why things like this on the production should always be aired. And it also takes the gas out of women like Bethany Frankel, like, oh, production never does this, or production never protects people, production da-da-da-da-da, that, you know, the networks aren't protecting us. In the Below Deck episode and in the episode of Love and Hip Hop, production is doing something. The producers are doing something. The networks are doing something to say you can't do stuff like this. You can't be racist on our show and then keep going on about your life. You can't sexually assault somebody and then go on about your life. So those are my thoughts, but let me know what you think. Drop that in the comments as I drop back to how to take a nap. I can't actually. I think the kids are about to wake up in an hour. And let me know your thoughts. Talk to you guys soon.